here at Parkersburg wildlife area, and I wanted to do a little bit more trekking. It's not that late, it's only about 4:30. I got another half hour, maybe an hour or so that I could be out here kind of looking around. And I wanted to go drive around the whole entire place here, and I was thinking about maybe doing a little bit of trekking out in this area here. Now, all up in here, I have not gone. Now, we went down in there, all the way down in there, and we kind of circled all the way to that back corner, but this whole entire middle section, we haven't trekked yet, and none of this area here we've trekked yet. So, I mean, this is really all a whole bunch of area that we can still go. And I've only found one stand up there so far, so that's a good sign because there's a boatload of deer tracks. And not only is there a boatload of deer tracks and a boatload of trails, there's only one stand, which is super cool because that means that it's not overly hunted, and it's not really there's not too many people out there disturbing it. So I want to head back in this. This is super thick, but I think we're gonna go take a drive around the outside here and kind of get a feel for, kind of get an idea here of actually how big this place is. And I want to see if there's actually a lake out here, because it says that there's fishing out here. And if there is fishing out here, there's a whole other lake that we can go to go fishing, which it's almost summertime, and I'm definitely going to be coming back out here. Now, I throw the kayak out at Oxbow all the time, and I go out to the reservoir out there, and we go out to the other reservoir. But anyways, let's go take a cruise around this place real quick and see how big this place is, and then we're going to come back and maybe trek one more area out here. So let's get to it. Alright guys, well, I forgot all my action camera mount and stuff at home because I wasn't planning on using this thing today. So I got it on the selfie stick right now, but we're about to pull out of here real quick, and we're about to go see how big this place really is. Now, so far I'm liking it, man. I think it's going to be super cool. It's definitely going to be fun exploring this place, and not only that, we can explore it together because I've never been out here before, so this is all going to be new to me. Of course, truck coming. Now, because it's a wildlife area, I can pretty much park off the side of the road anywhere I want to over here. There's all this here on the left hand side here. This is all the wildlife area. So that means anywhere off here. Now there's a big trail right there leading in. Oh man, there's deer right there on the side of the road. Another dead one. I'll tell you what, I've seen about 3 dead deer. Oh man, look at this big old field here. Oh yep, there's a wildlife entrance right there. This here, all this field here, this is all huntable area here. We can come out here and throw the blind up, come out here and do photography. We're gonna be definitely doing a whole bunch of bow hunting. Yep, this is all right here too. Anywhere you can park all along this. We can go trek this whole entire field here. Oh man, this is super cool. Now, right here's wildlife, private property beyond this point. So okay, that's where it ends. There's somebody's house right there. So obviously we can't go there. Okay, so that looks like that's the extent of it there. So not as big as I thought, but it does go way deep back there. You guys can see all the way back there. It goes all the way back to there. So there's a lot of, it's deep, Okay, so we know how far it goes out this way now. So now we need to stop, turn around, and go back to that corner there. We're gonna turn in here real quick. We're gonna back up. Now, as you guys can see, all the way back to about, I don't know, actually, to tell you the truth, it might even go all the way back to where them pines are over there. Now, that looks like it might be somebody's house on the side of it. Again, on the other side, there might be a road back there. I don't know. But if that is literally the whole entire thing, that is super deep and super huge. Now, if we can find a couple good spots out here. Now, we know where one stand is, but he's literally, if he's the only guy hunting that area, that is pretty huge area for one person to hunt. Now, the thing I like about this so far is, like, Oxbow, there's only a good couple entrances to Oxbow, and a lot of guys kind of they compile all in the one little area. Now, I don't really know how anybody hunts this out here, so this year will be my first year coming out here and hunting. So that'll kind of give us a little bit of taste of kind of how guys is hunting it out here. But once we come out here and kind of get a feel for it, and once I trek all this land and kind of get a little bit more familiar with it, we'll kind of find out where everybody's got their stands at and stuff. We'll kind of know the area, a couple areas to kind of try to avoid or whatnot if possible. Looks like somebody's coming out here. I don't know what they're doing out here, but they're pulling into the wildlife area here. Digging the repeater on there. But anyways, we'll come out here and start getting familiarized with this. So this is gonna be cool. So we're about to okay, now this here is the corner here. So we're actually at the corner now. This here is private property, I think, because of those red signs that were there on this side of the river here. This is not the wildlife area, because, okay, there is a wildlife sign right there, so that is actually a wildlife area. But I think a little portion of this here is not the wildlife area. It doesn't belong to the wildlife area, because I seen some posted signs in there that said private property. Now, it does look like there's some houses back in here. Up in here. So, there's definitely no entrance here. I'm wondering if there's only front entrance. There might only actually be a front entrance here. To this place. And these guys are pretty lucky to live over here, man. They can just go out here whenever they want. Okay. This should be here. This here should, oh, yep. I think I see a yellow sign there. Let's see. Is it? No, that says private property. Okay, now this does say wildlife area. So this here Wildlife area, no vehicles beyond the sign. Okay, so there is a way here. So there's a back entrance and a front entrance. So this big whole entire square here, this is definitely not as big as Oxbow, but this gives us a whole boatload more acres here to come over here and trek. Man, these guys live right across the street over here. Now they can just walk out the front door and go right into the wildlife area. Now all this here, I can park anywhere off the side of the road here, and we can go in here and check it out. So we can't circle around the whole entire area, but it's basically there's a front and a back entrance that we can get in. Oh man, look how cool that is. There's that creek again. Okay, there's a wildlife sign there. Oh man, look at this guy. He's got a little teensy weensy little log cabin out here. Super cool. Anyways, now that we know how big it is, we're gonna go back on the other side, and yep, here's the end of it right there. Okay, so here's the back side of the end. Cool. So, well, all right, that's pretty cool. So let's go back to the other side, and I don't know, I'm wondering if there's a road up here that's gonna let me go through here. I don't know if there is or not. This might end up taking me all the way up and around. Oh man, I didn't look for some for sale signs out here, man. I need to buy me a house out here. This would be cool. Anyways, let's go back to the other side. We'll go trek another little section back there real quick, and then we're gonna end up calling it a day. We know now that there's only a front and a back entrance to this, and basically it's pretty wide. I don't know if that's a quarter mile, or I mean a square mile or not, but if so, that means there's almost a whole entire mile here of woods, and this looks like it's all pines here. Now we're in actually one of those fields. We're parked out here. Right there's a road out there, and I think I'm gonna follow this tree line all the way back, and we're gonna just trek this first part with all these pines here. So we're gonna actually just walk all the way back here. Now the audio quality on this is probably not gonna be that good. Definitely not going to be as good as or even close to anywhere near as close to what I'm usually doing, but it's going to have to do for now because I don't have any more battery on the D600. Now, I did order up on Amazon last night 128 gigabyte SD card and a couple more batteries, and I ended up getting a USB-C charger, so I should have 3 batteries now, and I should have the USB-C charger that I could hook up to my power bank. Now I got a 20,000 mAh power bank that I can hook up in the car and have the batteries charging. So with 3 of them changing out, now one of them lasts me about 4.5 hours of shooting on and off, and it's usually about enough juice to film a whole video. But I'm finding myself a little bit short, you know, cutting things short or having to kind of rush myself. So I figured if I ordered up some batteries, that would kind of fix that problem. But anyways, we're walking down this tree line here. Now, this looks super cool. I've never hunted a whole entire kind of piney area before. I've never done any wildlife photography, but I'm thinking this would be super cool during bow season to come back in here and not only that, it'd be super cool coming in back here with the climbing stand and coming in here with the Vivitar 405.6, man, and getting some real clean shots. But here we are. From here on out, though, we're gonna try to be real quiet here, and hopefully we'll see some deer. Here, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a big old metal fence here. But it also looks like it's been pushed down here. Alright, we're in. I'm gonna try to be real quiet here. That way we're not scaring anything off. But I'll tell you what, right here, this is super cool, man. These trees are pretty straight up here. They're pretty straight. There's not a lot of branches on them. So this would be a perfect spot to put like this one here. There's literally like no branches. I can get a climber up there pretty far, and this is perfect, like kind of little wooded area. I'd be able to come out here, get my camera equipment, climb the climber up there, and just sit here for hours on end. And there's plenty of places for deer to come through here. There's lots of cover, so there's lots of trails here. And as you can see here, we're on a trail right here. This is the trail. There's another trail right back here. And there's lots of cover and it's pretty close to the edge, so this here seems like a pretty good spot. We'll have to keep this in mind here for either hanging a permanent stand or bringing the climber out here. But let's continue on here. And kind of explore and see what we can find. This is super cool. This is a big kind of open area. There's some hilly stuff here. The pines look super cool, man. I'm definitely liking these kind of like trails and divots and stuff here. Man, I'll tell you what, it's almost gonna be green in another couple of weeks here. Oh my god. deer tracks. Those things are freaking huge. Maybe not that huge, but there's a bunch of deer tracks here. They're not that huge, but they're pretty freaking huge, man. We're gonna have to set up some trail cams out here and see what and who's all coming out here. But this is definitely a place that we're gonna want to come out here, man. I think we can get some really good shots out here. There's trails leading everywhere. Here's the trail right here. Big old, damn, ain't that big, but there's a lot of them, and that's a good sign because those are all fresh deer tracks right there. That means if we come out here and kind of stay put right here on any given day, there's a real good chance that we're going to be seeing some deer. This is super cool because this literally goes for like almost a mile, at least a quarter mile or more back in here. Now, it looks like it's getting pretty thick back in here. Oh man, here's a deer trail right here. Oh yeah. There's a whole bottom area down in here. Oh man, this is cool. This is literally a deer trail right here. Right here. It's actually an undisturbed deer trail, but we're about to change that. Now it looks like they're coming in here and they're heading down in there. Now they're probably crossing from them woods across the street over there. They're probably heading this way. Now, I'm thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna call them. Oh man. They're probably coming from them woods over there. And they're probably crossing into here and heading all the way through to try to get out the other side over there. Or either that or they're coming in here to bed down in here, because this is just one little area. There's a whole nother open field there and a whole bunch of woods. I think like one or two more sections this way before we even get to that house that's on the corner, and that's not even counting all the stuff before the corner there. So there's a boatload of places for them to bed down in here. But let's continue on and head deeper in here. Now, we're not going to go too far in here today because we only got the action camera and we're not going to be actually able to there's something moving over here. Stream running through here. Oh man, that looks super cool. Little tiny stream. It's a good spot for deer to come and get a drink and stuff. They get thirsty. Here's another trail here. Anyways, I'm gonna get back in here a little bit farther because it's gonna get real thick in here, and then I'll update you guys as soon as I get over to that hill over there, because it's gonna be kind of tough getting through this bottom area here. There's a little bitty creek down in here, but it's gonna get real kind of thick up in here. So I'll update you guys in here in just a little bit. There's a bunch of squirrels. But we're not quite to the hill yet, but I can't get through here. There's a creek. There's way too many thorns and vines here. So we're actually gonna come up over here. And we're gonna have to go around. Now we can pick kind of a bad place to come in. Oh, I'm hearing something. There's either a squirrel or deer coming. We gotta sit tight, man. Oh, there's a squirrel building a nest up there. He's up there building a nest. Let's see if I can get a better shot. Man, I wish I had my other camera. See, we're missing out on a bunch of cool footage. I don't know if you guys can see that, but right up in that tree, there's a squirrel up there building a nest. Man, I'm hearing all kinds of sounds, man. I think there's something in here. I know there's a fox in here, there's a bunch of squirrel. And I think there's deer in here. Well, let's continue on up here and see if we can head to that. See if we can get up to that hill up there. A bunch of squirrel nests up there. There's a nest up there. There's a nest right there. And he's building another one right up there. Noises over here. I don't know what it is, but I think we're gonna keep heading up here. So far, I've seen a bunch of deer tracks. We're done. I'm hearing something move over there. I don't know what it is, but I haven't seen any stands out here, so that's a really good sign. saying right now. The microphone on this action camera's not that good, but I'll tell you, with all these trees here and how thick this is, I mean, there's gonna be no wind noise. But this is actually good though, because this will give me a little bit of test to see if this footage is even gonna be worthy of bringing out. So we'll test it out. Hopefully it turns out pretty good. But anyways, I'm hearing a bunch of noises, but let's keep heading out here. And we're almost at the top of that hill here. Now I'm thinking when we get here, I don't know what to expect on the other side, because it looks like there's a big hill that goes down, but we're not. There's no way that we're to where the houses are or the big empty field is yet. So I don't know if there's like a river down there or a creek or something. Or what to expect. This is super cool. Right up here would be a perfect spot on the top of this hill here, because I can see actually this whole entire opening here. This whole entire opening here is kind of opened up here, but if I put the stand over here, I can see down in this bottom area here. Now I'm thinking if deer would run into here, I think they're going to come from those other woods. And they're going to run through here, and they're probably going to try to stick to the bottom and follow along that little creek or river thing, that little stream. And follow that down. Or if they come from this side, from the left side here, they're going to be coming through here in this open area somewhere. Now, I don't know if that's the case or not, but that's kind of my first assumption here. But this is cool because I can literally see all this. Like, I can see through all these trees here. I'm seeing a bunch of trails. Oh, there's a robin. Or a cardinal. Oh man, I wish I had my other camera. Man. Of course, when I only got the damn action camera. Cool, getting some shots of. I'm hearing chipmunks. stream. Oh, there's an arrow, literally, in that tree. There's a crossbow right there. I don't know if you can see it, but right in that V coming up, there's a red. There's an arrow in the tree. Oh, I see a strap around. I see a strap or something around that tree down there. So maybe someone's got to stand up right there. Possibly. So that means somebody is hunting back in here in this area. Or did last year, possibly. Or the year before that. A lot of this stuff could be old too. Yeah. A lot of this stuff could be from a couple years back, but that looks pretty fresh, so that bolt looks like it's probably from, oh man, it's literally starting to rain on me right now, man, and I do not have I don't have the waterproof casing to this damn camera with me. And if I get caught in a downpour, it might get screwed up, so we might end up having to cut this video short here. But man, oh man, wow, I can oversee this whole entire area here. This is ridiculous. Oh my god, look how cool this looks, guys. Look at this. This is literally for another half a mile. Look how cool this looks. This hill goes all the way down here, and look at all that. I mean, that's like a haven for deer down there to bed down in there. They got a water source, they got a food source. And not only that, they got a boatload of cover. I mean, they're down in a bottom area. Now up here is a really cool place to be. Somewhere along here I can see myself putting up, like, look at this tree, there's like no branches. I could put a climber all the way up there and overlook this whole entire area here. And not only that, we can overlook this whole entire area here. But look at that whole entire bottom field, man. Oh, there's that arrow, you can see it. Man, I kind of want to climb up there and grab it, but that's like, shoot, that's probably like 30 foot in the air. Maybe like 20 foot in the air. I don't know, maybe I can shimmy up there and grab it. We might do that on the way out. Man, this is super cool, man. I'm stoked about this. But anyways, let's continue on now. I don't think we're going to explore this part today. Man, there's going to be so much. I'm going to have to do this in a lot of different sections, man. You guys I'll tell you what, you guys are just going to have to stay tuned, because we're going to be coming out here a boatload, man. I mean, there's a lot of places to explore here. I mean, I can see myself just sitting out here. Oh, a lot this summer. Now, we're only in April right now. We're about to end of April, or mid-April or so right now. Now, once May hits, we got about 4 months until bow season, so I want to have this whole entire thing trekked before September. Oh man, this is super cool. Check this out. We're on a big trail right here. I want to have this whole entire area trekked here before September. That way, come bow season, we'll be ready to rock and roll. And I want to come out here and do a whole bunch of sitting and watching before that even happens. Because I do all my photography during the summertime when it's green, when it's nice and green and stuff like this. And then I wanna, oh man, look at this trail. This is a heavily used trail here. Oh man, this is super cool. Man, look how cool that tree looks. I think it was super cool. Man, I'll tell you what, this is super awesome. I can't believe I found this today, man. This is pretty cool. Now, I knew that there was a place up here, and somebody else told me about it a while back ago, and I knew there was. There's actually a whole bunch of them around here, but me being the kind of guy I am, I don't really venture out too often, because there's still parts of Oxbow, I'll tell you, that I haven't even explored yet. So adding more to my plate here, oh man. This trail goes all the way back here, man. This is cool. Now if I can find where the entrance of this trail is, because this looks like a pretty heavily used trail here. This overlooks this whole entire bottom field here. But this would be a super cool, oh man, this might end up being a really long video, but anyways, let's continue on. And I'm gonna keep heading down here, and I'll update you guys here in a little bit. That way I can conserve a little bit of my battery and stuff. Super cool, man. Super cool and exciting and stuff, man. But now this here looks like it leads back to some sort of field or some little open area, but this is not the field that's open where you can see all the way out to the road, but there is like a little opening kind of field here, and it looks like there's a deer entrance here, and also here. But anyways, I'm gonna update you guys here in a little bit to conserve battery, and then also to let me get a chance to get up here a little bit farther. And do a little bit of looking around. Alright guys, anyways, well, we're still here at the top part up here by the river. Now, we're gonna we're gonna go down a little ways this way. Now this is kind of heading back towards where we went earlier, but it's actually not that far from there, but it's still kind of a different ways here. Now I'm definitely liking, wow, look at that. So this stream or river here, it does look like there might be a way to get across all that wood down there, but it looks like it splits off here into two different sections here. Now I don't really know if it does or not, but this deer trail here looks like it actually leads all the way along here. Now this is super cool because we can literally just walk this trail all the way back. Now I don't really see any fresh tracks. This does seem pretty walked down and pretty beat down here. So there's a good chance that we can see some deer in here. Okay, it doesn't split off. Now, technically there is a couple trees falling here, and technically it's possible to probably cross right there, but I'm not climbing across that. I could shimmy across one of those, but I ain't doing that. I'm not falling in the stupid river. But I do want to get to the other side there, because that looks like prime trekking place right there. Now, this seems to head down in here. Well, you know what? I thought I might have seen like a little piece of white over there. I'll tell you, I'm really liking this area here. Oh man, this goes way deep down in there. Oh yeah. Now I don't know how much farther into here we're gonna go. I was hoping to find a place to get across the river there. That way we don't have to go to the other side to trek the rest of that, but it doesn't look like we're gonna be able to find that today. Now it's 6 o'clock right now, so I still have a half-hour drive home. Oh man, look at this. One trail, here's where we came. One trail, here's another trail here. There's a trail there. And there's a trail heading down there. Super cool. But anyways, what I was saying is, I got a half-hour drive home, so I'm gonna have to wrap this video up here pretty soon, but we're gonna pick one of these trails, which I guess it's gonna be this one here, because this one's heading towards the river. Now, I don't know if this is a trail or a stream. This one looks like it's cut out. It almost looks like water would run through here. Either that or a boatload of deer is walking down here. A lot. This is heading right to the river. There's the hill that we came in on. We can actually take that right back up right there. Oh, yep, here we are right down here at the bottom. Okay, we could have just went right there, I guess. Oh man, look at this. Look at all them deer tracks. Boatload of deer tracks. So basically, deer did the same thing I just did. They came down here and turned around, went right back out. Oh man, look how big them is. It's huge. Oh yeah, they're definitely coming over here to get a drink. Get themselves a drink. This would be a good place to put up a trail cam. Oh, here we go. There's a little trail leading down the side of this. Well, I'll tell you, I do not see a place to get across here. Man. There's some deer tracks going down there, so deer are hopping down here. I think deer's getting across here though, because you can see deer tracks on that side and you can see deer tracks right there. And not only that, if you look, there's a whole bunch of rocks right here in the middle. It's super shallow, so that's where the deer is getting across. I'm not going in there because my shoes will get soaking wet, so we're not going to cross there. But we're going to have to find another way across. But deer is definitely coming in here. Man. Okay, here's another, looks like another trail. Looks like there's a... Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Holy shit. Fucking... Them fuckers came out of nowhere. Well, what I was gonna say. What I was gonna say. There's a sandbar up here. Man, I'll tell you what. If that fox came in here, he would have had to have came. I mean, unless he's got a foxhole somewhere. He would have had to come back this way, somewhere. And we ain't seen him yet. Well, looks like we're getting closer to finding a way across, but no game yet. This is getting a little bit narrower. Now, like a blue jay or something. Probably pretty wet down in there. Oh man, big old deer carcass. Clam shells.
This one's still a little more fresh. The ribs and everything. Man, that's about the 4th or 5th one. 4th or 5th dead one I've seen. All bones back here. Hopefully them's just all dying of natural causes or from getting attacked by animals. Not because people are shooting them and not tracking them down. Well, this looks like about the closest spot to a little bit kind of shallow. I might be able to get across some rocks, but there's no really way for me to get there easy. But it ain't never easy, is it? Deer tracks here. Actually, a deer and or something else there. I don't know what that is, but something. Now I think we're almost to the spot where we were over there, where the rocks in the river, but we're not quite there. Anyways, I think we're gonna turn around. I don't see a spot to get across over here. Now, how many other chances of getting across here is heading this way. Let's see if we can get across down here a ways, but I don't really see that happening. Oh man, I gotta get into this whole teensy-weensy hole. Oh man. Oh yeah, it's all thorns. Okay. That was a bad call. Let's go this way. Lots and lots of thorns there. Oh man. Alright. Well, let's keep heading this way. I'm just gonna follow the creek back. I don't think we're gonna see no deer today. Anyways, we're back to the hill here. I'm gonna hurry up and get back on the top of this hill. I'm gonna head all the way that way, back to where that arrow was. And I'll get back with you guys. That way we can save a little bit of time. It's 6 o'clock right now. It's gonna start getting dark in the next hour or so. And I should have plenty of juice because I brought my power bank. But I don't want to let my battery get too low on here. And I only got about 50 minutes of recording time left on this SD card. And this video is already getting kind of long, but I mean, this is super cool, man. So I definitely want to bring you guys out here, and I want to utilize today because today I have a whole bunch of time off and time to do stuff today. And I'm going to be pretty busy next week Now, I filmed a couple videos. Well, I filmed, I think on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday now. Got about 3 or 4 of them I gotta edit up now. That way I can post them all next week, because I'm probably not gonna be able to get out and film too much next week. But next Saturday, I think for sure we're coming out here. I don't know 100% if we are or not, but I definitely in the next couple weeks we're gonna be coming out here to explore the rest of this. Now, when I get home tonight, I should have my SD card I ordered up and a couple more batteries. So we're gonna be bringing the Nikon D600 out here, and it is supposed to rain all weekend, which it did. But if it doesn't rain next weekend, I'll bring out my camera bag out here. I'll pack kind of light, and I'll bring out some telephoto lenses, and I'll bring out the D3400 with my VR lenses. We'll pack this one just in case, but we should have a bunch of backup batteries for the D600, so I'm gonna try to film everything on that. But we're gonna use the regular lens I got on there, plus my telephoto, and hopefully come out here and start getting some wildlife shots. Now, I know we haven't been doing a whole lot of coming out and sitting and stuff, and we've been doing a whole bunch of like explore videos or whatnot. I've just been kind of introducing you to a lot of these areas that I go to, and kind of just taking you guys out and showing you around and getting you guys familiarized with it. But the only reason I've been doing that is because it's cold, rainy, and wet. It's still springtime right now for another month or two, and it's kind of uncomfortable coming out here and sitting out here, and because it's cold and it's rainy and it's wet and stuff, and I don't really want to ruin all my equipment and stuff. But during the summertime, once it starts heating up, I know it's not going to be raining and stuff, and I know I'll be able to come out here and sit for long periods of time without having to get fully geared up and stuff. We're going to be coming out here and doing a whole boatload of photography, and we're going to be getting all kinds of cool video clips and stuff. So you guys are just going to have to bear with me until the next couple weeks, but it's going to be a little bit kind of slow until then. But anyways, we are back at the top of the hill here. This is just super cool, man. I can't wait to find a way to get across here. Now, right up here somewhere, I think it's gonna be prime time. And down in there, a bunch of deer is moving through here, and they're definitely crossing through over there. So somewhere in the middle there, I want to, up on the hill more though, kind of looking down on that area, I kind of want to put a tree stand, like a permanent one. Now, I still have to do the unboxing video, and I'll do a review on that tree stand that I got too, because we'll use that this summer. And I still got my climbing stand, but we're probably gonna get a couple more of those other permanent stands, because I got 1 or 2 spots out in Oxbow I for sure want a permanent stand, and I definitely want at least one out here. Now, this might actually be a good place to bring the climber, just because this is actually farther away here, and I don't really know if it's a good idea yet until I'm comfortable coming out here to put a permanent stand out here that I'm not going to be able to keep an eye on that often, you know, because most of the time I'm going to be in Oxbow. But until I get kind of comfortable and familiar with, man, oh man, look at this whole entire bottom area, man. 100%, we need to find a way across here. Now, I see some rocks down there, but I don't think that's shallow enough for me to get across down there. Now, I also see a little spot down here that might be possible. Looks kind of shallow here, but I also don't think that's going to be possible. Man, and we haven't even explored that. There's a whole nother field, and that whole entire area is all wooded all the way back. Now, we still need to trek that whole entire area there. I don't know if I want to do that today yet, while we're here, or if I should save that for another video. But this is going to be a mission getting down here. Yeah, I only got about 44 minutes of record time left. See, now if I would have brought my freaking laptop, I would have been able to unload this footage and format the card. Man, I wonder how many deer is trying to use this as a step and fell off the side over here to their doom. It seems super cool though, man. It's like tree steps here. Tree stairs going down the hill. I don't know, deer are pretty nimble. They can probably jump up here, but I'm sure some of them are clumsy. Alright, where's that arrow in the tree? Okay, there's a strap. I see the strap. Oh, there it is. Man, I think that's way up there. Holy Jesus. Yeah, that thing is way up in there. Oh man, I almost flew down the hill. Man, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna look stupid as hell if I go flying down this damn hill. Oh man, look at those deer tracks there. Them some big old doe tracks. Big doe tracks, man. Those are fresh too. Looks like there's some little deers too. Yeah, that's definitely not shallow enough for me to walk across. I mean, yeah, I've had some waders on or some big rubber hunting boots, but not my damn skate shoes. Alright. Yeah, there's a strap up here, but I'll tell you, oh man, there's deer tracks all over here too. Oh man, look at this whole entire bottom area here. Oh man, this is super cool. Yeah. Somebody left their strap up in that tree. But there ain't no tree stand. And that arrow is right up there. It's literally way up there. And the weird thing is, now that I look at it from here, I don't know what the hell that guy was shooting at, because that arrow is like in an upward like kind of thing. So why was that guy shooting in like an upward? I don't know. Weird. But man, oh man, look at this whole entire area here. There's deer moving through here big time. Oh man, yeah, the river gets even water down there. Oh, good. More tracks. Oh man, look at this big old open field. Big old open area here. actually right here in the middle. I'll put my climbing stand like right pretty high up. I can see anything coming down in here and anything pretty much getting down in here. And pretty much be stuck. And the water's red. Oh man, big old deer tracks there. Looks like there's a whole nother area here. Now, anywhere up on the top of this hill here seems like it'd be a good spot here to set up to do some photography. Well, at least here this summertime. Now, when I'm out here shooting and stuff, I probably don't want to. I'd like to bring the climbing stand and get out here real early in the morning. Bring the climbing stand because there's going to be that much more coverage. Not only that, my smell. Deer, they got real good noses, you know, obviously, so they're going to be, unless I put on a whole bunch of cover scent and stuff and scrub down with scent killer and all that, they're probably going to smell me and ain't going to come anywhere near me for miles and stuff. Now, out at Oxbow, I actually trek out there a lot. And I trek out there a lot during the summertime on purpose to kind of get them used to my smell and stuff being out there. Now, because I ain't been out here, I don't know, I'm not saying that's why we ain't seen no deer, but when I'm up way up in the air, I'll tell you what, it's almost like they don't even realize I'm there, obviously, you know, so I'd like to pack up a small camera bag and bring out the climber out here. But if I can come out here and just sit on top of the hill or find a little area to post up at where the first couple goes out here, I think that might be the best bet. Man, I'll tell you what, just look at this view up here. I think that's going to be the best bet, just to minimize on me having to carry a boatload of junk. Now, here's where we came in at. We followed that tree line right there. Now this whole entire area is a whole nother section of field before we even get to where that house is at the corner. Now, this looks like it'd be a perfect place to come out and do some sitting out here. Because you can basically just scan through the whole woods here and see right through it. You know, we're making a boatload of racket today. to a tree out here. Oh, there's a yellow one there too. Somebody got a yellow hanger, or like a plastic piece tied around it. Oh, there's another one here. There's a bunch of them here. Oh, there's over here 4 of them here. There's one there. One right there. Oh, there's one there too. And there. One right there too. Wonder why they got all these all. With a marker on them. I don't know, this is a nice big wide open kind of area. It's thick enough to give the deer some coverage, but it's thin enough to where I can still see through. I'm not really sure what that's all about. Got a whole bunch of them here. There's one right here. That fell down apparently. Well, there's a tree over here with a boatload of mushrooms on it. Well, man, they're like going all the way up the tree. It's kind of weird. Well, I'll tell you, I don't know how much longer we're gonna be out here because it's really starting to get dark, but I see the roof of that house over here, so we might actually be to the end here. And I hear a dog barking, but I haven't seen any posted signs yet. And we seen on the other side that the woods end before the house gets there, and these woods are still going quite some ways here. So I don't know. I don't know if that's their dog. There's coyotes out here, but I don't think them's coyotes. Oh man, I'll tell you what, something's howling out there. I don't know what it is. Alright, here's another little stream that leads down to the creek. Looks like we might actually almost be to the edge of the woods here. But that's cool if that is so. That means we've already trekked. Oh man, more deer tracks there. That means we've almost trekked the whole front part. But I'll tell you what, we've been, I only got about a half hour of filming time left. Ooh, I see something up here. I do not know what that is. Bunch of deer tracks again. But we only got about a half hour of filming time left, and when I started, we had about an hour. I think an hour and a half, or maybe an hour and 45 minutes. So that means we've been filming at least an hour now. It's taken just to trek this front half. And I've taken a couple breaks in between too. So, man, I like this kind of front half here. This seems pretty cool because you can pretty much see any deer running through here. Now, it looks like we're coming up on the edge of the woods here. Now, I don't know if that's the field there or if we're going to be behind that guy's house yet. Here we got an annoying train in the background, and over here trying to get everybody's attention. Although nobody wants to give their attention to the train. To tell you the truth, I'm really surprised we haven't seen any deer out here yet today, but I figured I'd see at least a couple bolting out of here. Now, there's a good chance that a bunch of them went bolting out of here long before I seen them. But, oh yeah, there is definitely something up there. I haven't seen any posted signs yet though. We actually might be on the side of that guy's house. I definitely see a bunch of blue stuff there. You know what? I think we're going to turn around. I haven't seen any posted signs yet. I think we're going to turn around. We're going to head back out of here. I don't want to... That's the guy's house. I don't want to get too close to it, even though maybe I have the right to, but that doesn't mean I need to or should. Oh, we'll just end up. I can see. I mean, I can pretty much see what's there now. On the way out of here, I'll drive up the road a little bit and see if that guy's got like some sort of blue stuff on the side of his house, or try to figure out where that it actually is now and see if that is. There's actually a red thing hanging in the tree here. I want to see if that's a tag or see what that is. Somebody marked that tree there. Oh man, how many times does the train have to honk? You know, they really should stop letting drug addicts drive trains. I mean, how many times you have to honk going across a railroad crossing? That's like 30 honks already. If anybody counted the amount of honks, definitely hearing something over here behind me where I seen that blue stuff. I heard something over there. I don't know what it is, but sounds like someone slamming a door. Something, maybe going outside or closing a barn door or something. Oh man, look at all them deer tracks. Big old deer tracks. Man, I'll tell you, it's like a wonderland out here. This is definitely where I like spending all my time, out here in the greenery, out here in nature, out here in the wild, out here with the wildlife. This is what makes me happy, I guess. I don't know. There's a whole boatload of other things I could be doing, but it's kind of peaceful coming out here, man, I'll tell you. You know, not only that, it's good exercise. Get your lungs pumping, get that heart beating. Out here breathing all that fresh air. Not only that, learning about all your surroundings. Man, there's something else in that tree right there too. Let's go over there and check that out. Find out what that is. Looks like something hanging in the tree. Oh no, I didn't see no posted sign, so we should still be. Oh, it's a beer can, isn't there? Freaking beer can in the tree. Oh, yep. I don't know, some sort of beer can. For future reference, don't do like that guy. Don't drink your beer out here. Stick your, litter your can in the tree. It destroys our wildlife areas. Alright, you guys, anyways, I only got about 22 minutes left of record time left, and not only that, it's starting to get dark, and I'm on my way out of here right now. We hit the edge of the woods there. I can't find a way to get across that creek, so I'm thinking the only way to get across there is to come from the other side and come this way. Now, that means this place is cut in half, basically. You gotta either hunt one side or the other. Now, we're gonna have to, see, that's good to know. See, that's the reason why we trekked this today, because now, when I come in here, you know, when I start doing some photography and stuff, and shooting video and stuff, and not only that, come bow season and whatnot, I'm gonna wanna know all this stuff. I'm not gonna wanna just come run out here, you know, and just kinda hope for the best and whatnot, you know. I wanna be able to, I want to be prepared and stuff, you know, coming out here, and I want to be able to kind of know. So that's why we're trekking the area out here, getting familiarized with it, and we're kind of seeing how everything goes. Now, next time when we come out here, we might end up trekking this front half again, and then doing the second back half. Now, I'm not 100% sure how this footage is going to turn out. I'm hoping it's going to be usable when I get home tonight and edit it up, because I don't really know. This thing's not really too super good on low light conditions. I mean, the thing is with the action cameras, when you're out when it's nice and sunny out and stuff and you're outside, I mean, yeah, the lens is big enough to let some light in there to grab some action footage, but that's just about it, you know. When it comes to low light, these sensors and these lenses, they're just not big enough to let light into the lens, you know, in order to actually capture some footage. Man, oh man, check this out. Here's that big old field I was telling you. You can see the posted sign. Now, we haven't even trekked any of this whole entire, so we were actually a whole field length in here before. Now, I can't remember, that house was pretty far back in there, So maybe that's why it seemed like it was right up next to that house there. That's kind of I wanted to get away from that guy's house. I don't want to be over there disturbing him and stuff, you know. Even though, you know, that this might be the wildlife area, but I don't want to be over there disturbing him for no reason. Now, anyways, that means we can still trek this whole entire woods here. Now, this is a big woods, man. That road is way the hell out there. So that means we can trek all that still yet. Not only that, there's the tree line right there. So I don't see the car here, so that means the car, we're actually parked on the other tree line there. So actually on the side of this woods here, this is the second part here. So that was right, that is the outside there. So super cool that we got to trek at least all the way back to here. Now we still have this whole entire woods here to trek here. And not only that, we haven't even trekked, now not this field and not the next field, but over there where we were parked there, that whole middle part, we didn't trek that whole entire wooded chunk, which is just like this wooded chunk here. There's a whole another area there. So we actually came in here, went back in where the pines was, and kind of trekked somewhat back that way, and then all the way back this way to that guy's house. But all that's still untouched over here. Now, during deer season and bow season, there's gonna be deer. This is a pretty thick tree line right here. I'm thinking this here is gonna be a good place to do some sitting and some watching. Not only that, there's a lot of opportunity here for getting some real nice shots out in this field too. If we can get some deer bedded down out here, or get some pictures of some deer out in here, that's gonna be super cool. Definitely looking forward to that. Not only that, right here along the edge of the woods, looks like there's a bunch of entranceway for deer coming in and out here. They're definitely walking this. This is definitely a trail right here. So the deer is definitely coming in here. They're coming in and out of there. Definitely a boatload of spots here for deer to be moving now over the next couple of weeks and stuff. Here's another pretty heavily used trail. Okay, here's the second field. Here's the tree line. Here's the woods. Now that's the tree line I think we came in. But to be honest, I think there's about 3 fields here. So there actually might be another empty field over here. So we might not actually be parked here. We parked closer to this one, but this isn't even the pines yet, so this can't be it. So there has to be another field. Man, I'll tell you what, we trekked quite a bit of ground today. Man, well, I was gonna wrap the video up. I only got, let's see, 16 minutes of footage left, and this is gonna be maxed out. That means this is gonna be like an hour and a half video. After I get done editing, it might get cut down a little bit, but I definitely gonna wrap this up. But it's gonna be super cool, man. It's gonna be interesting coming out here and seeing everything. So not only that, I really do like having the small form factor of this little action camera. This is really cuts down on my weight, you know, and it gets me a little tiny eye out here that I can bring out here without having to have my arms packed full of gear. Now I'm hoping this is gonna give me a pretty good taste of if I'm gonna be able to use this action camera, or if I'm gonna have to get a new one. Oh my, yep. And here is the third field. This is actually the third or fourth tree line. Now here's even more entryway, so that means we haven't even covered any of this here, this whole front chunk, because we only covered that back part there, because the pines aren't even up until this next one here. So that means we're not even parked. There's a whole nother field Oh man. Okay, we went a lot farther than I thought. Man. Oh yeah. Wow. Are you telling me them pines is that far back in there? So that means we only, I think, came up, unless that stream curved up in here. That means that a lot of this front portion here we haven't even trekked either. So that gives us some more stuff that we can trek. But anyways, back to what I was saying. I think next time we come out here, I think we're gonna re-trek this front part. And a lot of these spots that I wasn't able to get to. Oh, here's somebody's ladder stand right here. All right, cool. See, this is the reason why we come out here. Wow, okay. Rightfully so. Look at all them deer tracks. Okay, there's a bunch of deer tracks coming through here. He's got some Dollar Tree vines wrapped around the Dollar Tree vines wrapped around his ladder stand here. We got a little bow string over there. Ladder stands are good ideas. I'll tell you what, they make things a lot easier. You just come out here, climb up your ladder and sit in your chair. Doesn't look like he filled out the identification card, but whatever. Oh man. Alright, anyways, continuing on. We're gonna get through this mud puddle. We're almost there, man. Right there's the pines, so we're almost there. Alright, so we found 2 stands in the front half. That's super cool. Because of the simple fact, yeah, there's actually a bunch of feet print here, and they're kind of little actually. Check them out. A bunch of little tiny feet print here. So that means somebody's been out here sitting here recently. Maybe not super recently, but look at this. This is a tiny little, there's 2 tree lines here. There's one here and there's one here. This gives deer a boatload of cover, man. This is super cool. This kind of forces them to come through here and kind of head into the woods here. They can there's deer. I don't know what it was. Deer or something. But there's deer trails here, as you can see. There's deer trails here. Pretty sure that was a deer bedded down here, and this is a really good place for deer to bed down into. Sit in this tree line here, and they can watch these big empty feet. Oh man, that might be the fox. Oh, there's the fox right there. Oh man, you can't see him. He's right there. Oh man, I can see him. He's literally right there. There's a big orange thing. Now, that might actually be a cat. No, it's not. It's a fox. I can see the big bushy tail with the white. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I don't have my far distant camera. I can see the big bushy white tail on the top right there. Let's see how. Oh man, he's hearing me. No. Okay. He's gonna run before I get over there, but literally, let's see how close we can get to him. guys. The fox is right there. He just took off. I don't think I can catch up with him. He's headed right for the park. Oh man, I had a feeling he would come back out this way because there's not really anywhere else for him to go. But that's cool. Now we know that there is a fox out here. We can try to get some shots of him. If this is where he hangs out and stuff, we can go out here, get the boat tour. Hopefully when it's not raining and stuff, so I don't ruin my lenses and stuff. Get some shots of him. A little closer. He ran up in there. Are you kidding me? We're still not. What the hell? The house is there. What? That can't be right. 'Cause we're parked. What? So that's that. That means we were way over there. Man, we're just the back. What? Well, we literally just came out of there. From there. So there's actually another house back in there. I'm wondering if that's the one that's way on the other side of the road over there now. I don't know, but we were way back in there. That fox took off this way towards that guy's house, but there's that guy's house down here at the corner, so that can't be it. But the pines is over here, and we're actually parked down there. And that fox was here and just ran that way, but I thought this was the end of the field where we were parked at, but it wasn't, I guess. So I got turned around in there. So we might end up going in there farther than I thought we did. Which is cool though, because that means that this place is actually a lot bigger than I initially thought it was going to, and definitely the inside is definitely a lot more confusing than what I thought it was going to be. Oh man. Alright, yeah, now we're back out the road. Now we are parked up there. Cool. It's literally like 6:30, maybe almost 7 o'clock right now. Let me see. Yeah, it's 6:58 right now. Anyways, if you guys liked the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you guys didn't see my last video, go check that out. And let me know what you guys think. That way I know to keep making you guys more content. Let me know if you guys want to see more of this place here, or if you guys want me to go check the other side of the other side. But we're probably gonna do that regardless, whether you guys want to see it or not. That's what we're doing probably next. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one.
We're gonna hold the microphone way up here. We're gonna see if there's like a sound difference. Can I hear a difference here? Or can I hear a difference here? Can I hear a difference here? Can I hear a difference here? Alright guys, what's going on? Okay. That's what I was gonna say.